Hi there. So we are on day number 3 of our Live Brave, Not Broken movement. I don't want to say that it's a challenge because it's more of supposed to be a movement than it is supposed to be a challenge. So I'm actually filming this on day 2 because I need to kind of stay one step ahead of the whole entire ball game. So it's in the afternoon and I got home from radiation and trying not to fall asleep, so I have my iced coffee right here, which I really shouldn't be having. And yeah, so what I was going to talk about today was basically based off of my blog post for Show Me How Big Your Brave Is. And then I woke up this morning, and right after I posted on the Facebook wall of what is one thing, one step that you would do towards living brave, I posted that and then went onto my news feed and found out that a little 13-year-old, Talia Joy Castellano, who had been following since I was diagnosed myself, okay, I'm sorry, but I had to take a little hiatus right there. It was very emotional for me when I found out that little Talia passed away. If most of you that know me, you know my stance on cancer is that, yeah, no one should have cancer, but most especially children should never, ever, ever, ever have cancer. And it just makes me angry um, and furious at the enemy of what cancer is and what cancer does and who it affects. And so when I got the news, I was in the midst of putting on my makeup and getting ready to go to my own radiation appointment. And literally, I stopped and I said, "What the hell?" Like, really, like, what the hell? Um, because you go and you trust the medical community, and you put yourself out there for these treatments, and yet but for God, right? Yet but for God. And it becomes a mind battle. It really does. It becomes a mind battle. And I have to make a conscious choice at that time when I see others pass from cancer. And I have to willfully, like willfully, take every thought captive and say, not me, not me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. He that is in me is greater than he that is in the world. He said that he would never leave me or forsake me. By his stripes I have been healed. And continually, at some times, over and over and over and over again, um, repeating these verses and his promises until they literally become part of my DNA. So, what I was going to share today totally changed because my Live Brave took a shift in that my Live Brave, I had to just live brave for that moment of finishing my makeup and getting my purse and my car keys and walking out those front doors to get in my car, to get under this machine, to have radiation zapped into me, um, and trusting and confronting my fear and saying, no, I am healed. I am victorious. And so I encourage you that, I know that most of you, or all of you, are probably not facing a chronic illness or your journey is, your brave just looks different, and so the things that you are having to take a hold of and having to face and having to live brave, are is just being true to yourself and having grace for yourself in those broken moments, okay? Because there's going to come moments where everything just feels like, oh my goodness, I cannot do this and I don't want to do this. And knowing that it's okay to feel that way. Um, but again, like I said before, don't stay in it, don't live in it. God is right there to meet you in the intersection of where your brave and your broken collide. And He's not going to let you fall, He's not going to let you fail. He is right there to meet you, to pick you back up, and to say, let's go. And the best part about that is when He picks you back up and He puts you back on the path and back on the journey and where you're going to walk, He's not just going to say, okay, go on, go ahead. He's actually going to pick you back up, grab your hand, and He's actually going to walk alongside you um, to partner with you in it. And that's the great news about this whole journey of living brave and not broken, is that we don't ever have to do it alone. So that was, it's basically, you know, my day, and coming home and continuing to pack up my house, which I am so over. Oh my gosh. And um, looking forward to what tomorrow holds. And I wanted to show you guys this because I'm so excited about it. These are the new Live Brave tanks. They are in. They are fabulous. They were designed by my friend's daughter named Audrina. She's an amazing designer. Um, and so I have them in the house and they are ready to be shipped. So if you want to order one, I'm going to put a link down below, and you can make your statement and say, hey, I'm living brave, not broken, and you can wear one of these awesome tanks and know that all of the proceeds from these tanks go straight into our Dandelion Wishes house that we have started up in Angole, India. And so we're really excited about that, and as that continues to grow, I'll share more about that, because that is also part of my living brave journey of dreaming again. And I guess I should share that story with you, about what it means to dream again after having not dreamt for, and I'm not like dreaming, not like sleeping dreaming, but like in Habakkuk, what it says is to write the vision and to make it clear. Have a vision for your life, dream for your life. It's so important that you do that for yourself, even if you think that your dreams are ridiculous. Because let me tell you this, they're not ridiculous. If you have a dream in your heart of something that you really, really, really want to do, you're not the one that came up with it. God planted that in your heart. And so if He planted that in your heart, then it can happen. You just have to believe it. You just have to live brave and walk forward and believe that it can happen. Ephesians is a really great book to read about your inheritance. He predestined all of the good works that you are ever, ever, ever going to do while you're here on earth. He already planned them all. Before you were even a thought in your mother's mind, He already knew exactly what you were going to do and all the good things that He had planned for you. So when you know that, that's like, wow, okay then, this is going to be an amazing ride. So anyways, I digress. Okay, I've talked way too long already, but I wanted to just cheer you guys on and say I am so excited, and there is a lot of things that you guys have written on the Facebook wall that I've written down in my journal, because you know what, even I am chewing on some of the things that you guys have written down, and I want to talk about them because I think that they're really important. And so, yeah. Okay, I think you guys are awesome. And thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. I love you all. All right. See you later.